For 3,500 years, the galaxy had been quiet, too quiet. Every race lived under one ancient agreement. No war, no invasion, no weapons beyond defense. But today, everything changed. From Earth's outer sensors, a silent alarm flashed red. The signal carried one message, only 3 words. The armistice ends. Humanity did not panic. They did not scream. They simply watched. Far away in the Orion sector, a massive alien fleet appeared. Thousands of warships forming a wall of metal and fire. Their weapons glowed bright, ready to strike. The Galactic Alliance sent one message to Earth. We are coming. We claim what was promised. Most species across the galaxy were terrified, but humans, they were smiling. On Earth's command station, Admiral Cade stood tall, hands behind his back. He read the alien message twice, then quietly said, "So they finally decided to break the peace. Good." No fear in his voice. Only calm. Only readiness. Humanity had not wasted those peaceful years. They had built hidden fleets, secret weapons, and new battle strategies. While the aliens slept behind old rules, humans prepared for the day those rules would burn. The alien fleet moved closer, cutting through the darkness like a storm. Their commanders believed humans were still weak, still the same young species from ancient history. They had no idea what was waiting. Admiral Cade turned to his officers and said, "Open the vaults. Bring out the ships we never showed them." The officers froze. Everyone knew what that meant. Earth had a secret, a very big one, and the galaxy was about to see it for the first time. The war had returned, but this time, humanity smiled first. For 3,500 years, the galaxy lived in silence. No wars, no invasions, only a fragile peace that everyone thought would last forever. But on this day, everything changed. Deep in Earth's outer watch station, a lonely sensor beeped once, then turned bright red. A forgotten message appeared on the screen. "The armistice is broken." The operator froze. This message had not appeared in thousands of years. He quickly sent it to Earth Command. Across the planet, leaders and generals opened the alert. They did not panic. They did not shout. They simply looked at each other with calm faces. Humanity had been waiting for this moment. Far away in space, an enormous alien fleet appeared, warships stretching across the stars, glowing with deadly blue fire. They were returning to take revenge for a war no one remembered clearly, a war older than most civilizations. The alien leader sent a message to Earth. "Humans, the peace is over. Your world will kneel." Most races would tremble, but humans did not. Admiral Ryland stood at the center of the Earth Defense Command Room. His eyes were cold, his expression steady. He watched the alien message and whispered, 3,500 years, and they finally came. His officers waited for his reaction. Instead of fear, he gave a small, sharp smile. Humanity had not wasted the peaceful years. While the galaxy slept under old rules, Earth evolved. Earth built hidden warships. Earth mastered silent weapons. Earth created strategies no alien mind could predict. Admiral Ryland raised his hand. "Prepare Project Ghostfire," he ordered. "Let's show them what humanity built in the dark." The room fell silent. War had returned. But this time, humanity smiled first. The alien fleet moved closer to Earth, their engines glowing like blue suns. Every ship in their formation was designed for one purpose: destruction. They believed humans were still weak. They believed Earth's defenses were old and slow. They were wrong. Inside Earth Defense Command, Admiral Ryland stood in front of a giant hologram showing the alien fleet. Officers rushed between consoles, sending orders, activating shields, and preparing response units. But there was no panic, only focus, only silence, only the calm before a storm. "Admiral," an officer reported, "the enemy fleet will reach firing range in 12 minutes. Ryland nodded slowly. 12 minutes is enough. He turned toward the dark corner of the command room, where an armored elevator waited. 2 guards stood in front of it. The doors carried a symbol no one thought they would ever see unlocked: Project Ghostfire. Authorized only if the armistice breaks. The Admiral placed his hand on the scanner. The doors opened with a deep mechanical hiss. Inside were long corridors lit with cold blue lights, and at the very end waited humanity's greatest secret. Humanity had built this fleet in silence. Ships that never existed in any record, weapons forbidden by the old treaty, engines that bent gravity itself. Not even Earth's allies knew about them. When the doors opened fully, the officers held their breath. There, hidden beneath Earth's crust, rested 12 massive black warships, sleek, silent, and built with technology no alien mind had ever seen. Their hulls absorbed all light, making them look like shadows carved into steel. Admiral Ryland whispered, "Wake them." The ships came alive. Engines hummed like distant thunder. Red lights blinked across their bodies. Their weapons warmed. In space, the alien fleet prepared to strike. But deep underground, humanity had already prepared to answer. The alien fleet entered attack range. Their ships spread out like wings, forming a giant battle formation meant to crush Earth in minutes. Their commander, High Marshal Vorwin, watched the blue planet on a screen and laughed softly. "Humans still hide," he said. "They fear us." But Earth was not hiding. Deep underground, the 12 Ghostfire ships rose through massive launch tunnels. Huge steel doors opened above them, releasing clouds of heat and dust into the air. Birds scattered. The ground shook. A long, deep rumble spread across the horizon. In space, Earth's satellites detected movement. "Admiral," an officer said, voice trembling with excitement, "Ghostfire units are leaving the surface." Admiral Ryland smiled again, quiet, controlled, deadly. "Send them up. No weapons yet. Let the aliens see nothing." The Ghostfire ships climbed silently through the atmosphere, their stealth fields active. Even the alien scanners could not see them. To the enemy fleet, it looked like Earth did nothing. Marshal Vorwin grew irritated. "Fire the first volley," he ordered. "And human hope before it begins." Thousands of alien weapons glowed hot, preparing to fire. Bright blue energy built at their tips, until the entire fleet looked like a storm of lightning. But then, something strange happened. A shadow passed through space. Then another, and another. Ghostfire ships appeared suddenly. 12 enormous black warships materializing only kilometers away from the alien front line. Their stealth dropped. Their hulls gleamed with dark red lights. The aliens froze. No one had seen ships like these before. No heat signature. No energy trail. No warnings. Admiral Ryland's voice echoed through the comms. "To the alien fleet, you broke the peace. Now you will see what we built in silence." The Ghostfire cannons charged. The first strike was only seconds away. The alien fleet froze the moment the 12 Ghostfire ships appeared. No one had expected humans to bring out new warships, especially ships that seemed to break every known law of physics. Their hulls absorbed light. Their engines were silent, and their weapons glowed with a deep red energy never seen before. High Marshal Vorwin stared at his screen in shock. What are these ships?" he whispered. No one answered. Even his officers were speechless. Inside Ghostfire, 01, Captain Lyra stood at her command seat. Her crew waited for the order, hands shaking with excitement, not fear. They had trained for this day their whole lives. "Captain," her helmsman said softly, "enemy weapons are charged. They will fire any second." Lyra nodded. "Let them." In the alien flagship, Vorwin raised his hand. "Fire!" The sky lit up. Thousands of alien energy blasts shot forward, turning space into a wave of blue fire. The entire fleet emptied their weapons at once, believing the humans would be completely destroyed. But Ghostfire ships did not move. They did not dodge. They simply activated a shield no alien had ever seen. The blue attacks hit and disappeared. No explosion. No impact. No sound. The alien commander's eyes widened. Impossible. That shield. He never finished his sentence, because at that moment, humanity fired back. From all 12 Ghostfire ships, red beams shot forward, thin, silent, and unbelievably fast. They passed through enemy shields as if they were air. One by one, alien cruisers exploded in huge bursts of fire. 6 ships gone in seconds. Then 12. Then 30. The alien formation shattered. Captain Lyra spoke calmly. This is only the beginning. Across the stars, the galaxy realized something terrifying. Humanity had evolved while everyone else slept. The alien fleet fell into chaos. Ships broke formation. Captains screamed orders, and their communication channels filled with fear. No one had expected this. No one had believed humans could build such weapons. But Earth had one more secret. Inside the alien flagship, High Marshal Vorwin gripped his chair. These human weapons, they cut through our shields like nothing. His second-in-command swallowed hard. Marshal, we cannot win this battle. Vorwin slammed his fist down. No. We trained for thousands of years. We ruled half the galaxy before the armistice. Humans were nothing then. He stared at the Ghostfire ships on his screen. Tell me how they changed so much. Far away, in Ghostfire Command, Admiral Ryland watched the alien confusion with cold eyes. He spoke quietly to his officers. For 3,500 years, they believed we were behind them. They believed humans were slow. But during peace, we studied every race. We learned every technology. We improved everything. He turned to his science director. Activate Phase 2. The director hesitated. Admiral, once we activate it, there's no going back. Ryland nodded. There is no peace left to protect. High above Earth, the Ghostfire ships rearranged themselves into a circle. Red lines of energy connected each one, forming a massive glowing pattern in space. Something ancient, something powerful, something never seen by alien eyes. The alien scanners overloaded. What is that? Vorwin shouted. A weapon? A shield? A trap? Before anyone could answer, humanity's Phase 2 activated. A shockwave of red energy burst from the circle. Silent, invisible, but strong enough to knock dozens of alien ships off course. Their engines flickered. Their weapons shut down. Vorwin stared in horror. They're shutting down our systems, without touching us. Admiral Ryland whispered, this is humanity's real power. The final move was coming. The alien flagship shook as more systems failed. Lights flickered. Engines went dark. Weapons powered down. One by one, enemy ships across the battlefield fell silent. It was not destruction. It was control. High Marshal Vorwin stared at his screens in disbelief. What have humans done? How are they disabling us from so far away? His officers had no answers. Meanwhile, humanity's 12 Ghostfire ships kept forming the glowing circle in space. The energy between them pulsed brighter and brighter, like a heartbeat growing stronger. Inside Ghostfire, 01, Captain Lyra watched the alien fleet drift helplessly. Admiral, she asked through the comms, are we going to destroy them? Admiral Ryland stood at the center of Earth Defense Command, calm as ever. No, he said softly. Destruction is easy. Understanding is harder. He opened a channel to the alien flagship. On Vorwin's screen, the Admiral's face appeared, calm, steady, cold. High Marshal, Ryland said, you broke the armistice. You came to destroy us. But humanity is no longer who you remember. Vorwin clenched his fists. Then finish it. Kill us and end the war. Ryland shook his head. No, the galaxy needs to learn something today. He raised his hand, released the lock. In space, the red circle flashed once, and every alien ship powered back on. Engines lit, shields returned, weapons hummed softly. Humanity had given them back everything. But the message was clear. Humanity had won without firing the final blow. Vorwin lowered his head. You spared us. Ryland spoke calmly. We spared you because fear will travel farther than destruction. The alien fleet retreated, defeated not by force, but by revelation. Across the galaxy, races whispered one truth. Humanity smiled at war because they no longer feared anything. And the 3,500-year peace was gone. But a new era had begun.